Everyone else.
Muted. Oh.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to One Honk Before Midnight. This is episode 15 of the Dream Warriors arc. Alright, couple quick things. We are still doing the $20 donations, get you the card packs. We have the new villain cards. If there's an opportunity to use those new villain cards, feel free. But know that you are not targeting the geese with these villain cards. The geese are immune from anything that happens in nightmares. Like, geese are the nightmare. Like, these things are threat shaped. So there's that. Because we're playing this, we are getting another set of the geese art cards plus the game card is back out there to be played. Because we like the geese and Nika likes drawing the geese. With that, so the setting up to this point, it has been a chaotic amount of nightmares. We have done everything from you guys all had a shared nightmare that was Midnight's nightmare of being at a camp where instead of midnight he was high noon. Pym killed him, Howl killed Pym, Osiria killed Tarkus. It was a mess. Then, like, half of the Sterling Thicket is burning down, and, like, we might be at war with Dendroid, or at least on the edge of war with Dendroid, due to Tarkus going, like, above and beyond with killing the squirrels. The Boogeyman's scratch has appeared all over the city, which is graffiti that makes everybody feel a little bit uneasy. That is where you can buy one of the new drugs that are going around the city called Tick. It is a small device that once you put it on the back of your arm, it injects this red fluid into you, giving you euphoria. But the next time you fall asleep, you will have an absolute nightmare. Like, truly, just the worst dream that you've ever had in your life. So a lot of people take Tick and then they just don't go to sleep. So people are walking around the city kind of zombified. There was also somebody, like, putting powder all over completely legitimate weed, apparently. We've had a lot of weird games that was causing people, like, to hallucinate and to stare into the night sky. But due to the events yesterday, Clem and Zacna sacrificed themselves to save the city from that drug problem. They also kind of dropped half the silver thimble into the ocean. Bobbitt's Casino and Spa no longer exists. It just went straight through and went into the water. Our library/radio tower has fallen into the Undercity and collapsed. D20 Rock, our news station and place where we, just that. What Rockefeller is, it's the exact same thing, just for us. It collapsed and crashed, and it's on the upper part of the city, but we've got people helping out. Like, everybody's, like, pitching in. Anybody who is conscious and not just staring up at the sky. But that's where we're going to start today's game, everybody. That is the tone, and let's introduce the players. Why did that not come up on chat? But, like, thank you so much. You did. We did save the city. Wait, okay. So, we have Cash, played by Soap.
Honk.
We have Ibring we have Ibring, played by Ez.
Honk.
Also, thank you so much. We have Leo, played by... we have Officer Leo Levin, played by Leo.
What? Wait, wrong card. Honk. Sorry, Honk.
And we have Simmons, played by Chris.
Honk?
Mm-hmm. That's what I want to hear. Questionable honks. Alright, everybody. We are playing Honk Before Midnight, but very first...
Right, of course, Sancho.
Cash, Leo, Ibring, you start to slowly come to. And it's just like... And what you hear is... It's just like, that outfit is quite endearing on you, Simmons. It's just truly a delight.
You know, I like it.
It's like, oh, it's so nice. Do you want one lump or two? It's like,
Only 2?
oh, adventurous, aren't we?
Hopefully.
It's like, oh, our guests are waking up. And you guys feel the black canvas bags come off of over your heads. And there's a lovely spread of little sandwiches, delightful little snacks, tea. And he looks, Chest is staring directly at Leo and Ibring at the same time, which is wild because you're sitting at opposite ends of the table. He does the thing where he runs his spoon around the rim of the glass and, like, shakes it off a couple times with, like, nice little, like... And he's just like, shall the pleasantries begin?
Fair enough. Not expecting to be put into a bag like a couple of other folks that I've known, but I suppose there's a first for everything.
Fast travel is a very delicate procedure.
I'm quite sure.
Oh, the lawyer's awake. It's just like, in front of you, Cash, you see, like, paper laid out. It's got, if not your pens, like, and that's up to you. Is this your stuff, or is it very good approximations of your stuff?
I would like to imagine that he keeps some, like, stuff on him, and during the fast travel, that they just took them out of his coat and laid them out for him politely.
Excellent. So you've got your journal there, you've got your pens, and it's just like, yes. Simmons says that you are a bureaumancer of some renown, as well as a doctor.
Yes, it's having two such occupations is one hell of a double duty.
Excellent, excellent. And it's just like, please, take note. Like,
Are their hands bound at all?
No, nobody's hands are bound. You guys are completely free to just move around the table. It does look really nice.
It tastes very nice too. You guys should try all of this. It's really good.
I'm gonna say Ibring, like, grabs a tea sandwich, kind of leans back in her chair, kicks her boots up on the table, and is just like, wow, you really do know how to show a girl a good time, and you thought to buy me dinner too.
Just, like, looks over, clearly a little annoyed by Ibring's, like, putting her feet up. And it's just like, sacred, it's sacred, means to an end, means to an end, means to an end.
I can't hear you over here when you mutter like that, darling.
I have had it about up to here with these groups, and the redheads of this group are the worst.
Chest.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Simmons. Thank you. You're my rock in this.
Just
Has
remember,
his
you've got
chair
more
opens
legs.
A little bit further away from Ibring. Charming.
Deep sighs. Deep sighs. It's just like, as I was saying, welcome to my tea time. I am sure we are all aware that somebody struck my vault recently. And gasp indeed. It's just like, I think for a moment he does squeeze Simmons' hand. Like there's a moment of like, it's like, let me get through this.
That's awful. Did you get to say, are you okay? Like, were you okay?
Like I managed to get out just fine. Like Calypso wasn't there, obviously. Wait, no, not Calypso, the other one. Not Clementine. What did I name his dog? But regardless.
Calliope.
Calliope, thank you. Calliope. Calliope wasn't there. It's just like, somebody really figured out my schedule. Came in through the elevator. Then escaped. And you're not gonna believe this one, Simmons. They escaped by dropping giant harpoons through the roof of hell and extracting themselves out. I don't know anybody with that kind of technology. Do you, by any chance, Simmons?
No, but that sounds really cool.
It does sound really cool, I'll give them that. Now, I find myself at a bit of a...
Barely contains delight over in Ibring's corner.
I find myself at a bit of an impasse. Now, normally, things would be going well for me. I would be exploring the world, doing the things that I'm known and loved for. And in those times, somebody steps foot into my vault, robs me, takes some of my precious artifacts. I would hunt them to the ends of the echo and fold them up and put them in my pocket. It would be a true delight. Like, anyone from high-ranking officer in a vaguely military scientific unit, or perhaps legendary pirate queen. I would not hesitate. But now is not normal times. And I find myself distracted, and maybe even distracted enough to not have to concern myself with a mild robbery.
Wouldn't it
And-
technically be a burglary? Or, sorry, continue.
Just, like,
Semantics, right?
Semantics, that's your thing, right? Was it a burglary or was it a robbery, would you say, Dr. Cash?
Who's to say, really?
It wasn't a mugging.
Nobody did. I was not mugged. I'll have it right. The filthy rumor that I was mugged needs to end here.
As Jess has been talking, by the way, he's not really entirely taking notes. He's just writing just nonsense to make it look like he's actually doing his job. He's listening, but he's just like, I don't want to be here. God damn it.
He's just like, now, what's the last thing you all remember? Truly remember? Just says the Pocket Workshop at the top of the screen now. That's who made the game One
Well-
Honk Before Midnight. Sorry about that, everyone.
Random honk.
The last thing you guys can clearly remember, like that was not affected by a dream in any way, was your time on the moon. Like, as characters, you guys remember the beginning of an Inception where they said, like, if you don't remember going from a place to a place, that's one of the ways you can tell that you're in a dream? None of you remember the journey home. And Chest is just like, oh, go ahead.
I say the last thing that I remember, fully remember, mind you, is being attacked by Peanut, and that not going over quite well for myself and the others in the room. But that's as far as I can remember.
I'd heard about that, but I didn't get a chance to really go over the details of that situation. Hopefully, once things finally settle down, I'll be able to catch up on so much that's being left on the back burner, I suppose.
Unfortunately, that situation doesn't really mean much now, considering the circumstances.
Like, as I was telling your dear navigations officer, and he looks at Leo like in a telling way, like he really drags out navigations, Akana, and it's just like, I don't like her. She's very pushy.
It's the second negative thing you've said about redheads.
They're It's like, have you met the one named Cat? Truly a monster.
Cat saved my life.
It's quite pleasant.
You see him pull out a list, and it's just every redhead that we've met, and then like he just crosses off Cat from the list. It's just like, you learned this one, Cat.
Is Chest technically? What color is Chest's hair?
It's definitely red.
Okay, all right. Is his name on his own list?
No.
Okay.
He looks at. He goes up to the
sure.
C's and makes sure.
Is this one of those, like, if you asked him, he would be just like, no, me? Auburn. No, it's
Auburn.
more of a,
Yeah.
it's more of a,
This is more of a burgundy.
right, exactly. It's it is distinguished, nuanced brown.
Well, there has to be a reason for all of us being here.
Thank you.
As much as I
I'm
enjoy
sorry.
the art, I know you have places to go, people to see, and we would not want to take up too much of your time, sir.
It's just like, then I am going to be upfront with you. It's like, you have no reason to trust me. I have no reason to trust you. I assume that it puts us on even footing for you to believe. But I do need you to consider what I am saying. And like, he turns his back on you and like starts walking around the table. You all have heard of the monstrous clock, have you not?
Indeed,
I've heard tellings.
A device said to have been counting up to the end times. It's been here as long as the Echo has. Some say it came first. But there's an old question, which came first, the clock or the egg? But my money's on the clock. Now, I have been slowly feeding the clock for millennia now, powering it, using its resonance to control things, limitedly, of course. It's like, what would the world be without me? Small robberies unconsidered. I am what some people say the devil you know. But there are people making moves against me right now. Just like multiple targets. They have been siphoning off my power. These villains have been working against me. Very clearly. What I need is you all to do me a favor. Remind everyone that I am the devil. That all of these upstart villains are nothing to me. And I will forgive any past transgressions. And if the thieves of these wanted to use the items that they stole from me openly, they may consider them a gift. Does that sound fair to everyone?
His chest was talking and showing some mild concern about the others, i.e. himself. Only those that know this man well enough will be able to tell that he's, even with his permanent smile, that he's smirking and finding it quite amusing in a fucked up kind of way.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
It sounds perfectly fine to me, but, I'm just the legal counsel.
There is a contract on, that just appears on the thing. And it does absolve anyone that may or may not have been involved in the robbery of Chest's vault completely. If you sign this and do this one task for him, those items are up for grabs. You guys can sell them, you can use them, whatever you want.
Well,
Or you guys can fail this task miserably, and the villains will get a point up on Chest, which is tricky.
well, Doctor, you're better at reading these kind of contracts than the rest of us by a mile. Are the terms satisfactory to you?
And I'm assuming by that it is very much satisfactory.
Absolutely.
Yes, extremely so. It's actually quite fair, considering the current company we are in. As he eyes Chest just a little bit.
Then I shall trust your judgment.
Is this a multi-signature contract, sir? Asked Chess.
I'm incredibly sorry. It started cutting out on me, and I was redoing my headphones. I was hoping. Sorry, can you repeat that?
It's the situation with the contract is satisfactory. Is it a multi-signature contract?
Yes. It requires. You see 4 places next to them at the top. It says one, like in quotations, possible pirate queen wearing a very fancy ring had access to the skies. It's just and then a space for somebody to sign, and then it says paramilitary leader science group Little White Rabbit ? In parentheses, and then it's just good friend. It's like dear friend, and there's a little picture of Simmons. It's just Simmons' face, and then it says legal counsel.
Flattering names.
You didn't even have to give me a contract. You could have just asked.
Oh, I am gonna ask, Simmons. Don't you worry. This is all for them. This is for them. I knew you were gonna come. And he reaches over and fist bumps.
I like that I got a little drawing on there. Thanks.
It definitely looks like the little pictures that Ox was drawing of everybody for the like would kill, like is a
Oh,
jelly
those-
bean.
Some of these are quite descriptive, aren't they, Ibring?
It's amazing how detailed these contracts are drafted up.
It's like I know
Indeed.
my lawyer would. My lawyer's a bit creative. I would have told him never assume though. So just sign wherever seems applicable to you.
If everyone is going to sign it, then Leo will sign appropriately.
I think as Cash passes the contract around, he's also passing the bureau quill around because you might as well be official with it, right?
Makes sense.
Fancy.
Sure, I'll go ahead and sign this if it makes you happy. But, you know, a good rampage is its own reward.
Chess looks is like, don't I know it? And he's just like, he looks at Ibring. He's just like, you. And have you been meeting up with the other pirate queens yet? Have you had any reunions?
Wouldn't you like to know?
He laughs. He's just like, I would. And it, like, you see him like look out the window, and the screen, like the window flashes a little bit, and you guys see that you're in hell, like the very Dunco version of hell. There's like skyscrapers going off for forever. He's just like, the echo is waking up. He's just like, it's not just me and you. And I think you see a flash of a silhouette of a giant that is on a scale wholly other than like what we have done before. Like, you know how I like to do like skyscraper sized giants? But I'm thinking this giant, if it stood on the echo, the top half of it would be out of the world. That's how big this thing is.
That's too big.
Ibring, there is a moment where you feel so powerful.
I know what you're saying, but I also just want to flippantly say, like, I always feel like that. What are you talking about?
That is actually the kind of, and I would love that. If during that moment Ibring is not surprised by her power, that tells me as much as anything else. You don't need to talk about it. Just being completely stoic is perfect.
Yeah, just kind of noted, like, yeah, no, this feels right.
Like, then chest collapse. He's just like, chest collapse is like, excellent. And he's just like, all right, you guys have a 15-minute curtain call. You guys ready to go?
So what are we traveling by? Where are we going? You want boat, airship, burlap sack again?
Oh,
Fast travel is so good.
Fast travel is quite good, but if you all just wanna hold on to your seats.
If this has come kind of fucked up long con where I end up in a goddamn clam suit, I swear to God.
He pulled, like, in the middle of saying clam suit, he pulls a lever, and then you all just fall into the Honk Before Midnight set. Like, each of your seats slam on the ground, and he's just like, welcome to Honk Before Midnight! And everybody cheers. Like, I'd like to welcome our players. We have up first, like, Dr. Cash. What's that? And, Cash, you... Whoop. There is you see sitting in a chair in front of you is a goose sharing your like color palette. Whatever you do, the goose is literally mimicking you, just in goose form.
Sweet hell.
Huh?
What is that?
And everybody, special guest, Pirate Queen, Ibring the Storm.
Goose.
Oh, what the fuck is this shit?
Like,
Those eyes look
seeing-
just like you.
Oh no.
Senior officer of the Lockstitch group, we have Leo Levin.
Oh. Good heavens, what have I gotten myself into?
Oh my god, he's so cute.
It's so cute.
Absolutely darling.
God damn it.
And just, of course, it's like, and it says right here many astounding things to be said about one Simmons, and like you just see in chest handwriting all over above the script, like it just goes on for so long. It's just amazing friend, dear compatriot, most trusted person, the bringer of snacks, the teller of good stories, like the most lovely. It's just like best prank caller. It's just like, and just list upon list. And beloved by chest, we have Simmons.
Ibring's making like a rude gesture with her like hand and mouth to this. He's just a little guy.
Oh, it's the wings.
I love how his little eyes glisten every time he talks. It's so cute.
It's just like, and Peanut just like taps on the thing. Oh, sorry, not Peanut. Peanut's dead. Rupert taps on the Yeah, Peanut died. Everybody.
Wow.
I don't know how to like say it any nicer. Iskra killed Peanut.
God damn it, Iskra proving to be public enemy #1. God damn it.
I thought Iskra said
Our
they did nothing
rivalry
wrong.
continues. That's fucking my slot. What are you talking about?
Rupert like
I'd be more mad if I weren't so impressed.
Still be mad.
it's like, all right, team. Do we all know the rules? It's like on this episode of A Honk Before Midnight, and the whole crowd yells at Adam. And it's like, we are looking for a magnificent event. Our cards have told us that we are looking for explosive objects, and it comes up on the screen. Like, we are looking for chain reaction explosive objects, please. We are looking for it to be televised. We want all the Echo to see this explosion. Not just the ones that are watching Honk Before Midnight. We have a very selective clientele. I can't do Rupert's real voice because it'll hurt me too much.
He's just got a different TV man voice.
It's just like, and lastly, we need to destroy food. It's like, so we are looking for massive explosions, food, and for it to be televised. It's like, and where are we sending them today, Bob? It's like, well, here we go, everybody, and a giant 20-sider like comes falling out of the top and just starts bouncing around the room. And then it just lands on one, and we see seasonal like map come into form. It's just like, oh, looks like for them, we're going to the Silver Thimble. The Silver Thimble currently is going through some drastic changes, what with a massive drug problem, and it says here explosive accident due to yesterday. It looks like most of the law enforcement and most of the Lockstitch and other crews are being assigned to help pull the wounded out of wreckage. Well, like that seems like a good mark for some chaos, doesn't it, Rupert? And it's like, doesn't that sound great, Rupert? And Rupert's like, it sounds amazing. Okay, everyone, we need explosive televised food crimes. And before you can even object to it, you appear, like, in Lockstitch. And these geese do not have your moral compass. It's like, this is the Lockstitch Academy in the Silver Thimble is where we are. You cannot talk. You can communicate with each other, but it's not like the same as talking. You can only honk. You are compelled to... I don't even think you guys have, like, your feelings, really. You are compelled to do a massive explosion that is televised and involves food somehow. But this is the more... And so, for the players, the more chaos that you do, this is basically how all the villains have been doing their villain stuff. Chest is using you as his villain things. The better you do, the more powerful Chest becomes. Cash, that can be in the back of your head. Like, if you want to.
Like, actively go against it?
Yes, if you are looking to ruin the plan, that is fine.
Keep that in the proverbial back pocket.
Alright, everybody, you see all around you, like, there are many people, cleaning up the base. You see Lockstitch, you see a bunch of just, like, the mice running around, cleaning up the fire. People are being taken care of. There are massive holes in the city streets. It looks like a tower came down very nearby and just smashed along the streets. Where are we gonna go? What is your first impulse for this? And you guys can just talk about it in, like, out of character. Feel free to metagame. Like, where do we want to blow up? What do we want to blow up? And how can we do it?
Well, if food's involved, it would have, like, isn't there like a big old food court, some like kind of thing in the city? Might have a
Market
bakery.
Square?
Yeah, might have bakery.
We
might
should
have,
blow up creeks at Market Square.
Oh my god.
If it's food related explosions, that's a spot.
Are there food trucks?
There are food... yeah, like, I think we've described it as, like, there are definitely, like, hot dog carts. Whether or not they sell hot dogs, if I can create a fantasy city, it better have food, like, food
Hot dog
carts.
vendors?
Hot dog vendors are so important.
Yeah.
Fair. Well, when you cause an explosion, what is the biggest thing we can find that can get crashed into something full of food?
Does Lockstitch still have an airship?
Oh yeah, they most certainly still have they definitely have an airship.
Hey, whatever happened to that one section that you stole of the city?
Good fucking lord.
It's just my ship. It's literally my ship. It's like, yeah.
Isn't there
I can't remember how I got here, so based on my memory, I would say it's parked on the moon.
Well,
Damn.
isn't there a section of, like, the original section of Alto that is, like, flying above the city currently that I think was turned into residential?
That one is landed somewhere right now.
Okay.
I've got to
Okay.
talk to Isaac about that one. Like, me and him
Okay.
we got to hash that one out.
Okay.
Okay, so it's currently not airborne, so therefore is out of the question. But that would be considered to be one of the bigger things in the city.
The airship is a pretty dang big thing. That seems like a good.
Let me tell
Yeah,
you,
just crash an airship into a food court.
You wouldn't be able to
Well,
do
no,
that.
well,
without
we'd
getting
have
up.
to lace it with like explosives first. I think we want to
Knowing
lace
how
it
the
with
airship
ordnance.
is and typically how it goes up in flames pretty consistently, I think it's already alright on its own.
Yeah, but like also a bunch of ordnance like from an armory.
Did
Okay,
we
why
save
did
any
you
of those
have to
ghost
say
fire
it that
things?
way? Like quite literally.
Damn it.
I was avoiding saying that on purpose, but now it's out there.
I'm not just saying. Fine, what else is, like, large
I
that
am
could
still-
be...
I am still down with the airship crashing into this thing. It's not a tower, don't worry. It's just a one-floor building.
I mean, mind you, this is a goof suggestion, but we could hijack a forklift.
How many geese does it take to control a forklift? I think that
Don't ask
would
that
be an
kind of
interesting
question.
thing.
I think we just kind of pretend like we know what we're doing and go for it.
You can find out.
Do you think there's still any of those? Remember those ghost fire bombs from like a million years ago?
Oh yeah,
The honk fire bombs?
Yeah, the honk fires. Yeah, we could bring some of those and throw them at creeps.
I do think a good first step, regardless of the delivery system or vehicle or whatever, I don't want to negate any ideas right now, but a good first step is to get ordnance and bombs. I think we should get some stuff that goes boom.
This is a good thought.
Honk.
And the rest falls
Sure.
into place. Let's keep the plan loose.
Mm-hmm.
You mean loosey-goosey?
This is a loosey-goosey plan.
Alright, so first step is ordnance. Are we going... Well, so, us as people, and... So are we robbing Lockstitch themselves? Are we going after the airship first? Or are you going to want to load the airship full of stuff?
I mean, currently Lockstitch is on fire, so there's not really much we could probably do without...
It's,
You
like,
know.
it's going to be a risk to get in, but like there's nobody guarding it. Nobody's thinking that you guys are going to run into the burning building.
And besides, it's just a bunch of geese. Why they were gonna worry about a bunch of geese? There's people in trouble. Honk.
I mean, where do you think such a fine establishment that we are very much a part of, Leo, would keep such munitions?
Oh, you do not have those worries. Oh no, you can have those worries, Leo. You are the most just single-minded. How do I get this done? Not who am I hurting? Because the tone of One Honk Before Midnight is no matter what you do, everybody comes out of it the others, except for ducks. Ducks are the thing that can get killed. But like, all of the characters and stuff are gonna come out of it cartoonishly like maimed, but they will probably survive. Like if we bury them in rubble, they will be buried in rubble, but not dead.
Cash explaining all this like fine details to Leo. Leo's just kind of confused. Oh,
Eyes going 2 different directions.
right? Just
Never mind. Well, let's go find something to blow up. It'll be fun.
Who wants? You guys can make observation rolls for sure, like where, like, to find where the most explosives are or the most ordnance, and I can give you guys like rundowns of them.
I'd do an observation roll.
How does
Sure.
one observe for the honks?
Give me 2d6. Oh, also everybody make sure we got 3d dice on.
2d6.
Yep. Yeah, 4 is a success. 4 is a mixed success. So, I think where was Cash trying to suggest the we should go for ordnance?
In terms of where I would think such like heavy munitions would be, I would figure that they weren't actually kept in Lockstitch or the Academy in general. That it was potentially maybe kept somewhere at Fishtinger.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So, yeah, you guys, so you know that Fishtinger has a significant amount of, the munitions that the exact stuff we are looking for. High explosives, they have some, the forklifts are in there, like we were talking about before. The Wraithfire bombs that are being studied on in R&D. Like, all of this stuff is there. Now, the problem that makes this not a full success, Cash, is Fishtinger. Like, while everybody else is running around the city to protect, what from everything going on, so, like, most places aren't well guarded, Fishtinger is autonomously defended. Like, it just has turrets. And, like, sure, they normally have guards, but when nobody's there, they have turrets that will fire on whatever comes in.
Well, Honk.
According to this card I was given by Akana, this Honkamiro solution, Leo might have what they need to get through that without being, shot. And it out of character. Ephemeral solution is just we have what we need for the situation.
You have the exact thing for this situation. It would be how you have what you need to get in without any worries. Just you got to tell me what that is.
The Leos shakes his like neck a little bit, and out of the scarf pops out a couple of badges. A couple of Lockstitch badges that would technically consider them.
That's totally gonna work because we're geese. I love
No.
everyone's like, what are these geese to? Oh, they're badged. Oh,
I love badges. They work they work every time.
So Leo like grabs the badge, puts it on next to Simmons' wing, takes another badge, puts it on top of Dr. Crash's glasses, takes one more badge, puts it on top of Ibring the Honk's crown, and then puts the last badge right on his scarf. Honk. Very, very proud, happy Honk.
Definitely like a puff in the chest out sort of thing.
I'm using this token. Like, I hope you guys understand the reasons that I'm using this token. So, there is a mouse security guard out here. It's just like, and he sees you four. It's just like, hey, what are geese do? It's like, oh, I'm sorry, sirs.
Oh.
It's like, yes, yes. Your badges show that you outrank this guy.
Oh. but
This side of the city's not on fire. Fishtinger like escaped the explosions and such.
Oh, okay, I missed that. I'm sorry. Thank you.
No, that happened yesterday. Like I gave them like the choice of where it was being destroyed, and they did not say Fishtinger.
Mm,
Well, isn't that good for us?
yeah.
We're senior officers.
Wait, did I get a promotion?
You all yeah. When Leo gave you guys senior officer, oh my god, which senior officer badge does each one have, Leo? Like obviously you can have your own.
Oh yeah, I got my own. Honk.
It would almost be funny if it wasn't, but yeah, you could have your own.
It would be funny if it was
how
like
many-
if you don't want to
how
be
many
impolite.
How many senior officers do we have to choose from?
So we have Akana, Blueberries, Ceylon, Katori, Royce, Leo, and I think that might be it. I mean, Joaquin died before we had the
Oh my god, can I have Joaquin's badge?
I was
Yes.
I was either gonna say that or Ibring has Akana's badge. You know, 2 redheads.
I'm willing to
Yeah,
roll.
I
Like,
don't remember if I was promoted post-mortem, if I always was. Whatever.
let me. You know, I'm gonna roll some dice. Give me a second, and see which ones do we have. Cause there's a perfect 6 dice here. So if you don't mind me, I'm gonna roll a couple of dice to see which ones we got, just for funsies.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
So we got 4d6, and I'll probably re-roll like repeats if anything. So we got 1, 2, 3. Let me re-roll one of those 3s.
It's gonna be
See, one of
or
the-
two.
One of
Nope.
those 3s could have just been a different version of Royce.
So we got it's 1, 2, 3, 6. So we have Akana, we have Blueberries, we have Ceylon, and we have Joaquin. So yeah, Ibring, you can have the Joaquin badge. Honk.
I'll take Akana.
Alrighty. Fuck it, I'll take Blueberries.
Just duct tape it to your chest.
Yep. Right on my scarf. Very proud. Honk. And Simmons, you got Ceylons.
It's gonna be a beautiful honking voice now.
The most stylish of geese.
Oh no, I'm a problematic redhead that Chest has a problem with. Oh no.
Wait a minute.
They're expired badges, but like for some reason it just works. I want to say like it's not current badge. It's just like just barely out of date.
It looks good enough.
The city's on fire. It's just like the security guy's not looking that close.
Fair enough. So we're good to go in. Honk.
You guys are walking around the floor of Fishtinger. What are we looking for as far as like, goods?
Bomb, 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 bomb.
I think we're looking for bombs.
Honk?
I mean, homs.
Honk, bomb.
Honk.
Absolutely. Okay. How are you gonna look for these honks? Like, are we just searching through the place? Like, that's more observation. We can just do chaos if, like, chaos covers all roles, really, if you want it to.
I mean, a part of me would love to cause just a little bit of chaos, but going a little off script for Chest, kind of chaos.
Are there any Lockstitch personnel in here?
I don't. Did anybody say that they were going towards Fishtinger for help? I think we could definitely see. Are you looking for anybody in particular?
I think I'm looking for anybody who's like inventorying stuff or maybe like securing stuff, seeing as there's a fire broken out.
Okay, yeah, alright, yeah.
And I think Ibring doesn't really understand, like, that she can't interface with, like, people normally. So I think she's just thinking she's gonna walk up and be like, look here, you gotta show us what's what. You gotta tell us where, like, the ordinance is. We're here from, like, Flash's badge. We gotta get the stuff. Show us where it is. But to that person, it's just like this goose walks up and is just blaring honks at them, and then, like, at some point manages to get a badge off of their head and, like, in their mouth and waving it at them. And it's just madness.
Yeah. Do you want to roll chaos for that?
Oh, that's absolutely chaos.
Yeah, that's 2d6 for you. And just so we know, we can do group activities if we all want to do the same thing, where you all roll a die and we just need 2 successes, is like, if we ever want to do that. But yeah, give me 2d6 for your chaos. Yeah, two tough choices. I mean, like, mixed successes. Okay, because it's not tough choice for this. And he's just like, hold on. Phil's just like, could you calm down? Yes, that's a fantastic badge. It's just like, it's supposed to have a universal translator on it. I guess gotta press that. I get it, Honk. Yes. I'm just not used to your dialect. And he's trying to, like, press a button on the communicator, or, like, on the badge to get, like, translating. So this is me telling the player, if he presses that button, like, he's gonna realize you're just a goose. Because you can't speak common, even if he can translate it, it's just gonna be honk, because that's actually all you're saying. So if he presses it, then you guys you've been outed a little bit as just geese that have stolen badges. How do you stop him from pressing the button? Or do you just let him?
Can I bite him?
Yeah, that sounds like a heroism roll.
Okay. Oh goodness, that's just a 1d.
Oh yeah, if you only got one, for sure.
I don't have anything in heroism.
Oh, if you don't have any heroism, it is... Akana says it's a coin flip to see how it works. If you want to roll me a 1d2, where 1 it is an absolute failure, and then 2 it is a perfect success.
Oh goodness, how do I do that?
Just slash roll 1d2. That's a 1, everybody. So
Oh dear.
Cash, you absolutely bite Phil. Where did you bite him?
On his hand as he was trying to push the button. Like he did a little like goose hop and bit him.
It's like, he shakes his hand and he's just like, it's a fucking geese! And like you see a set of keys go flying out of his hand and land behind some of the machinery.
Are there switches on any of these machines?
Oh, the switch is on everything.
Can I just hit a bunch of them right now?
Absolutely. That sounds chaos.
I think he bit him and is also just standing there hissing at him.
Oh yeah, no, Ibring at this point is now like, like both wings spread, just trying to look big, just being an asshole. Not like making any move.
We have moved up from danger level neutral to danger level curious. The villagers have noticed you. Not in a bad way, but they have noticed you. Roll me some switch hitting.
So that's 3?
Do you have 3 chaos?
Yeah.
Then absolutely.
All
And that
right,
is-
perfect.
That is
Bad.
3 just failures. Abject, just of course. So you hit one of the buttons, and one of these forklifts just starts like taking steps, and it like walks up to Phil, and Phil looks up, and he's just like, "Oh," it's just like, "What's going on?" And it's just like, "Autonomous mode activated. What are your commands? Get these geese off me!" "Yes, sir." So this forklift is charging at Ibring and at Cash. Cash, you can still be attached to his hand if you want to, like leaving like tooth prints. Leo, the situation as we have it. There is a forklift about to try to strangle Ibring and Cash. Like, or at least grab them and get them out of here. Simmons is just pulling levers, and he just is activating the forklifts. And a key with a very curious looking keychain went flying behind the machines. How's Leo Duck doing? Or Leo Goose? I see Leo moving his things. Are you talking, Leo? Are you muted?
Hello?
I can hear you. I can hear you now.
There we
I
go.
couldn't. There we go.
Oh, it might be just my mic. I had it moved too much, so it got worked.
that's a shame.
The Leo Goose was just wandering randomly and aimlessly, but now they see his fellow geese are in trouble, and he must protect them. Honk. Seeing that this big old robot thing looks pretty powerful, can he get this thing to work so he can defend? I don't know, or at least just to make it like knock it into the other one, if somehow.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
His fellow geese. Honk.
Are you trying to like get in it and pilot it, or are you trying to just turn it on?
I'm not sure if Leo Goose can pilot with his wings, but if it's enough to just get it to like crash into this thing, that'd be helpful to protect his fellow geese.
Yeah, go ahead with heroism roll, I believe, is what we're gonna call this one.
Alrighty then.
And you can't add an extra one because Phil, in this regard, does count as protecting geese from humans.
Yep, I must protect my fellow honks, or at least try to. Honk.
Those are
5
much.
It's like 5 is a partial success. You like, what's it look like as the one crashes into the other?
Like Leo Goose with random pecking at whatever he can within the top manages to get it to turn on, but he can't control this thing. So he has it working. He has it walking toward this thing, but he doesn't really have that much control over there aside from that. So Leo Goose is still in a bit of a panic, honking madly.
Absolutely. And Phil is freaking out at like the as Phil is freaking out as the other forklift comes in, and it's just like he turns around and tries to like get away. Are you still biting down on his hand by any chance, Cash?
I think the moment that the other forklift starts moving is when he lets go and just goes honk and just flutters away.
Phil like turns to try to run away. He falls down, like he's on his belly, trying to pull himself like across the floor, running away from the geese and the forklifts. Like this is going crazy, but like it is no longer attempting to attack you all. They are just like rock'em sock'em roboting all the way through this factory. So the noise is terrible. Just sheet metal being ripped apart and then just punches.
But they're going the other way.
But they're going the other way.
That seems fine. We can just leave that, right?
I don't see why not.
I mean, Honk.
Honk.
The Leo goose is going to like honk and like wave one of its wings towards the direction of where they saw something fly. The key, in other words, trying to like honk.
You see the key, and attached to it is a glowing keychain. It is spherical. It looks like a little bomb. Like on the end of it, it's just like, hey, if I was a key to an armory and I wanted to be incredibly obvious for geese, like what would the keychain look like?
Gotta grab that.
It is behind the machinery. Like, it would take some bending for a goose to get back there.
So some sort of like nimble goose.
Every single one of us is either a 1, and I think we have a single goose that is 0.
I have a 2.
Oh, you have a 2? Okay, yeah.
I have a 2.
All right.
Try to reach back in there with that long gooseneck.
Slender gooseneck.
It's
Yeah.
D6, right?
Yeah, 2d6, yep. Yeah, you got a 6. Like, you did it perfectly.
I immediately throw it.
Where'd you throw it? Just like,
To Ibring.
oh, okay. You throw it, and Phil's just like, oh, thank God. I would have been in a lot of trouble if I had... Phil actually does hear the key go through the air, and he's like, oh, and he like pats his pockets, and like, Ibring, I'm gonna assume that you catch it like magnificently in your beak.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Or is it both of these are funny. Like, if it was a hoop and you catch it in your beak, adorable. But if you catch it like around your neck, like somebody's playing horseshoes.
Okay, yeah, no, definitely that. Second.
He just swinging around the neck for a little bit before it stops. Just
You guys see Phil, like, it's like, all right, keep it calm, everybody. Keep it calm. I'm just gonna... He starts walking up towards Ibring to try to... He wants to pull the ring around your neck. He wants his keys back. He's just like... He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out what looks like some broken up honey bars. He's just like... Geese like... You like honey bar? Honey bar?
I do really want that honey bar, but I feel like I just want to take it from him and then cheese it.
Yeah, that's a chaos for sure.
So, like, you know how, like, geese, like, they run away, like, with their wings out? And when I say run, it's kind of like a very unhurried waddle.
Yes, yep, I
Yeah.
do know that.
Unhurried waddle neck down as they just
Yeah.
book it the fuck out.
Unhurried waddles, what they called me in high school. That one's for you, blueberries. Oh yeah, roll me a chaos.
partial.
Oh yeah, partial success. So you get his food, like 100%. Like you have it. Now you can. He is gonna try to reach down and grab Ibring. Everybody, like you can see, he's gonna like, cause he's
Can
a.
I
he's
add? Can I add
what?
something to that? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
go
have
for it.
I have Goose in a China shop, and that adds a +1 chaos.
What's your plan with that, then?
I would say what his plan was would to get in between the two of them and just start snapping the false teeth that he has in his beak and hissing at him.
Oh, like
Like,
not
try
actually,
me,
but,
bitch.
like scare tactics.
Oh yes, very much so. It's like the goose version of the smile for intimidation.
Honk tactics. Very
But
dangerous.
what's gonna get broken?
Yeah, something's got to break. What are we breaking?
Hmm.
Mm.
Trying to think. I would. Is it a key loop with multiple keys?
It can
I-
be a key loop. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was
Were you-
also thinking, like, Cash, do you want to in that moment be like, no, fuck you, I want that honey bar too, and like you start fighting with me over it, and the whole thing breaks into crumbs and nobody gets it.
No food for nobody. Oof.
Sad honking.
But the important part is his lunch is ruined.
Oh, absolutely. Let's destroy his lunch.
He's repeatedly trying to put his hands in there to get it too, and like you guys are getting his fingers over and over again. Look, God, come on, guys! The city's on fire. That's my only lunch.
Sucks, don't it? Honk.
Honk! Can I at least
Just-
have my keys, please? Like, and
And
then
as
you
he's
guys.
asking for his keys, he just gets its full false teeth like snapped down on his finger.
It's fucking. And he throws a kick at you, Cash.
Oh.
Rude.
Can you
Honk.
roll nimble for me?
Let me double check. What do we have for nimble? I have a 1 nimble. All right.
All right.
Is that a 1 or 2d?
Just one. Just
Okay.
1d6. 6 though? Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, damn. Nimble as hell.
He does that and he just bites his pant leg and rips it off.
Oh my god. So Phil falls, like he tries to stand on one leg. You see him like fall over. You just the rip of the fabric goes all the way up, and it's just like he's like ass out. He wears silk boxers. They all have the Fish Tinger logo all over them though, just so you guys were wondering. He's like, he lands on his elbows. You guys, this is it. We can cheese it. Like, it's the fuzz. So
We did get to eat.
you have the key. You can run.
Got the keys and his lunch.
Oh yeah. For your next roll, both Cash and for Ibring, like whenever you guys want, it doesn't have to be your next one. You can add 1 die to it for eating his lunch.
Power of lemon.
All right. So I don't have another Fish Tinger map right now, so I'm just gonna keep using this. As you make your way down the through the factory, you see the symbol that matches the key. Oh, wait, can somebody roll observation to try to find the door that you want to get into?
Sure, I can give it a try. Honk.
You got what? 3? Yeah, you got a lot of observation. All right, yeah. So 6.
Observing goose.
It's like, yeah, you find the room like right away. You guys get in there, and you tell me, what do we find?
Oh, what kind of bombs do we find? He's huddle. What are we finding?
I mean, everything's already on fire, so it's got to be something that's different than fire to stand out.
Different quality.
Part of me wonders whether or not it's some kind of explosive, but also like some aspects of fireworks, so it's large and flashy and loud.
Oh,
Like a little light show.
Yeah.
Ooh, but what kind of fireworks is it? Do they have like fancy designs, like you know how you see like some of them when they blow up in such a way that there's like little designs out of them. Is there one with a goose on it? Huh?
You know what? It being a goose and it also being like this excessively loud explosion is amazing.
Yeah. Just the somehow these fireworks, instead of just usual fireworks, just hear a loud honk. Yeah.
That one's like just sitting. That one's just sitting among other smaller explosives that are still gonna be a problem, but like you need the big explosive like goose one to be like the main attraction.
Yeah. Like it's supposed to be kind of like a, like you know, like when you want to alert folks, kind of like a flare. You know what I mean? Get folks' attention. Honk.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that they're all of these things are on like the back of some sort of vehicle or like loading cart or something.
It would be easier to like tug them along on a cart. Yeah.
They just like they haven't been put on the shelf yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That'd be
yeah.
convenient.
It would be very convenient. Like if there was like a milk truck or something.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be? Oh lord. Oh, looking at
That
the chat.
or it's a motorcycle.
Apparently, looking at the chat, there may be some oddly designed fireworks. Just a heads up. Honk. Didn't even know they made fireworks like that.
Don't worry about the badger driving this car.
Exactly. Don't worry about that badger driving.
Did we press gang him into service by honking at him?
Threatening honks.
It's like, no, that truck, this is the delivery truck. This guy has been like, he's been driving for 16 hours.
Oh, he's
so
sleeping.
tired. He's so tired. He just
Give him
finally
the.
catches
Oh wait, no, we
disease.
ate his food. Never mind.
Oh no, we didn't eat his food. We ate somebody else's food.
No, I was gonna say
He's
give
just taking a
him
nap.
Phil's food. Let him take.
Nah,
let him-
that got eaten already.
The keys are in the truck. The dude does have the metal lunch pail right next to him. He's got the thermos. It does smell pretty alright. He's snoring. Like, you guys have been like loading up this truck for the last 5 minutes, and it has not bothered him at all.
He's kind of in the driver's seat though. They're way to like, you know.
We gotta like open the
Let
door
him
and
out of the
kick him
way.
out.
Yeah.
Or we find a way to keep it, or we keep him in the truck, but you know, just sit out of view, so it just looks like this is normal.
Oh, you know, he is kind of
Sneaky geese.
he is heavier than us. He'd probably be able to hold the gas better than we could.
Yeah, I don't want to try and drive a truck by ourselves.
Well, I mean,
What? You don't?
I mean, we can still.
I mean,
steer it,
yeah, no, I kind of do, but
Yeah. Well, he'll just hold the gas for us, and we'll steer it easy.
Exactly.
So and if we need to go faster, we can just bite him.
If only one of you had the means of intimidating him.
I wonder.
Like, so, if he oh, sorry. Somebody lay out this plan for me.
Okay. So we got a lot of fireworks in this here truck, right? Yeah. We need to get this truck to Market Square, right?
Yeah.
I believe that's where we're gonna explode it. So, for us as geese, we're not very heavy, so I don't think any of us could really push the gas pedal as hard as we want to. This sleepy dude can. You know how heavy dead weight is when they sleeping? Oh my goodness. So we just gotta put his foot on the gas pedal, so this truck can get moving, and we'll steer our way there. Might not have much in the way of brakes until we hit like a wall or something, but we'll worry about that when we get to that point. Honk.
I mean, the brake is the wall of where we're heading, so I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Who is it?
Is he wearing a seatbelt?
Oh yeah.
He's napping right now, but like, is part of the plan putting his seatbelt on him?
No, we want to be able to kick him out so he doesn't explode.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
All
true.
right.
Fair enough.
Fair, yeah.
So no seatbelt. It's not safe driving, but I guess for this point there is, circumstances. Honk. What kind of role would we need to pull this off? What kind of
This
stat? And I'm guessing this is a
sounds-
group role for sure.
This sounds like a chaos, but like it doesn't like all of you.
Is it a
just
group
roll-
chaos?
Yeah, if it's all just like a group activity, all of you just roll once, and then we just need 2 successes for a full success.
We will try our best. Honk.
Honk.
I did
we
my
got
job.
one. We got one so far, so we got a partial. Oh, so close.
You want to believe what mine said? I got a 6, but I don't see it anywhere, which is weird.
I see you 6. Yeah, I see that there's a 6, there's a
It's
5,
right after my
there's a
1.
1.
It is up to Ibring the honk.
Oh yeah, shit. Which we're doing.
Oh, just a 1d6 since we're doing a group roll.
Group activity. Stealing an entire vehicle and a
Yeah.
man.
We got a partial success, so that's
Still
something.
still a partial success. Okay.
Shotgun. Honk.
Have you actually driven a vehicle, huh?
Honk.
Hard cut to right after have you ever driven a vehicle. You guys are flying down the street. The badger behind the wheel still completely asleep. Like
Whee!
bombs are spilling out the back of the vehicle. Not a lot. You'll still have enough to get it done, but that's what the partial success is. Like you guys have gone up another level in being noticed as like a problem.
Are they exploding as they fall out?
Absolutely.
So
You
that's
guys-
perfect. That's getting the attention of the news.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just gonna raise you up from 1 to 3 to a pest. Do you want the news? Do you guys want this to be a police chase situation? And I'll move this up to infamous.
Hey, but which news channel would it be?
All of them. All the news. Oh.
Absolutely. I'll do all the
This
news.
is big news. Big news.
Right? Like big echo news.
Patagon's on site.
There's another bird. Wait, that's not a goose though.
It's another foul.
Behind you, you guys can turn around and see what used to be Bobbert's Casino and Spa security, but now that Bobbert's the only council member left, the rest have gone missing. Like they are the law, but you guys don't need to be concerned with that. There's flashing pink lights behind you, and it's just like, stop! You're under arrest by Council Member Bobbert, formerly owner of Casino and Spa. Stop! You're under arrest by Council Member Bobbert, former owner of Bobbert's Casino and Spa.
He's got to swerve on all those explosions, though.
Oh my god. Roll me a chaos.
How many?
Whatever your
if-
chaos is.
Yeah, but if it's your chaos, that's 3. Oh, we got a 5. Partial honk. Does any of you understand what he's saying? Honk. Oh, never mind. Off they go.
How many of them were chasing us, by the way?
What do these things do?
There's probably another one. I bet they're a bit further away. You see that truck just go end over end and smash in, not the security guard's car, go end over and smash into one of the walls.
Can I grab one of the other fireworks that we have?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
I'm gonna
absolutely.
use my secret ability and do pyromania and set it off fire and set it on after them.
Absolutely. What's the building we were passing? What building were we passing when you did that?
Oh no.
Oh god, I'm having a hell of a mind blank on like the buildings to the Silver
Like-
Thimble.
Give us a couple. We have the diving bell, hasn't been hurt yet. We have not hurt the cottage core, which is a pharmacy. They have a lot of drugs going on in there right now. We have the docks, which we haven't done anything to. We know that one the guy who sells the legally distinct Funkos. There's a church to Geckoology.
That one.
I was about to say, don't destroy the diving bell, because I like the idea of no matter what happens, the diving bell seems to survive every single disaster the city hands.
Mika
It's been a bit
also
running.
fully approves of that.
Keeping the diving bell safe.
Oh yeah, no, diving bell's sacred.
Absolutely. But at church, on the other hand,
It's just like, it's up in flames. You just see a giant statue of not Krieg, but not enough of Krieg for you guys to not be convinced that Krieg is what they're all worshipping. It's just like the flames behind him looking like that Pim emote from the Discord.
Yeah, that statue ain't goose enough.
be ungovernable. Fuck capitalism. Honk.
Oh, but yeah, you still gotta give me the chaos rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if it
I
happens.
have 3 chaos.
Yeah,
Oh,
is that
goodness.
from with the plus or?
Pyromania from,
I don't-
if I could find it real quick.
It doesn't give a plus
Pyromania.
by default, I believe. Is that right?
Pyromania, you create a small fire, small at first anyway, is all it
Oh,
says.
okay, absolutely. You don't even have to. Yeah, you don't have to roll for it. Yeah, just your once a thing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
As you guys fly past, what kind of firework was it? Was it basically like a stick of dynamite situation?
It's one of those that has like the little like cartoonish looking rocket on the end, but when it makes contact, it's just one of those like big ass like booms as it explodes.
Love it. All right. So Simmons and Cash are dealing with our security guard problem. Who's driving?
Huh?
As a
Like-
renowned pilot
You got
of
this?
large, imposing vehicles,
Uh-huh.
I think I have to take the helm.
Yay!
This is probably heroism.
Yeah, sure, why not? Of course.
Are you waking up the badger when you're doing this?
You don't have to, do we?
Only if she rolls low.
No, I'm just wondering if that's like on purpose. Like, are you gonna wake him up, or are you gonna do your own?
No, we're just gonna do some driving.
Okay.
Like, you might have to clamber over him, like he might get a couple wings to the face, but like, no, he's just gonna keep sleeping. He's had a long day.
Eepy.
Alright, so we're heroising. I'm gonna save my my +1 from my snack earlier for a later date.
Okay,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Leo Goose just sideways.
Is Leo just pressed up against the inner window?
Just like, wee! Ooh, 5.
5 is a partial success.
So Ibring is driving and Leo is giving directions.
With
Yeah,
just
we
wing-
make a great team. We work together
wings
well.
wings waving around like how you see those like folks doing the air traffic. You know the ones with the cones.
Marshallers?
Are they the ones that like that have like they just direct where the planes where to go with the little sticks that they have
They
waving
just
around?
park the airplanes, but yeah, they marshallers.
Yeah, Leo's just waving his wings around like that. Honk.
Leo.
Huh?
Roll me another d6.
Oh.
Well, let's see if this is a 6. It doesn't hurt if it's not.
4 honks.
So yeah, you guys have both on the same page, basically. All right. So as you guys are going, like you are hearing explosions behind you, explosions and honks from coming the roof as both Simmons and Cash just keep throwing explosives out the back. And then you hear it, like a gunshot as a bullet flies through the window. It hits the glass like from behind you, so it goes through your passenger, your driver's window, and then hits the windshield as the flamingos are starting to pull out guns.
Honk!
Oh,
And I flip them the bird.
Shit.
Absolutely. Flipping the bird. Hold on 1 second. You guys see the airship approaching from behind with Patagon. Like, you see him buckled in. Like, he's got the whole, like, all the buckles on his chest and stuff. Like, Pim's flying him as, like, you guys are being chased through the streets, not just by the Flamingo security guard, but now think of it, you're at like 6 stars for GTA at this point, everybody.
ooh.
This is like, not, you don't
Flips double-
just...
Flips
ahead,
double
go ahead.
bird then.
That's a lot of birds.
Honk.
Huh.
We got a lot of folks chasing us.
That's like me. I tried to. You thought it was a honk, but it's just I literally hit the horn. So like.
Because Ibring just as driving, just
That's great.
periodically just honking
yeah,
the
just
horn with her
honking
beak.
the horn on the truck. Yeah.
That's the most powerful of honks.
The dreaded augmented honk.
How close? Hey, here's a question.
Huh?
Goose positioning system.
Oh, the GPS, of course.
You can teleport to a spot within line of sight, leaving behind a trail of feathers. I can see that airship, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Can I bring anything with me?
Yes, of course you can.
Can I
Bring it.
grab one of them big fireworks and teleport onto the airship?
Oh.
Absolutely, 100% that you can do this.
The wrong honk.
Would you say I was? Would you say I was over? What's the word I'm looking for?
Wait,
Outnumbered?
How'd Dr. Quash get up there?
Oh, you are most certainly outnumbered.
So I get a bonus die. 2 birds, 1 goose.
Did you just appear behind Patagon? Patagon, like, has his cameraman... we've talked about your cameraman before. I just can't remember... Like, it's probably Vidra in this situation. Like, Vidra recording Patagon on site. Like, then behind him is just, like...
space in front of him.
Oh, there's definitely space in front of him.
Definitely right in front of him.
Right in front of him? You just,
Yeah.
like, land... Just... Oh, shit, I moved the wrong goose. That's what you were saying.
Yep. The wrong honk.
My bad.
Honk honk.
Just land in front of him and be like,
Confused honking.
honk,
Honk.
and then just jump off.
Oh,
Okay, this is definitely a chaos.
most chaotic of honks.
Drop
Godspeed.
drop whatever I brought with me, and then just jump off.
Oh wait, we destroyed the church with the god statue. Honk speed.
Did he take a firework?
Yes.
He did.
That's a crit right there.
yes.
2 6s.
Oh jeez.
Godspeed airship.
The airship goes down, everybody. What's it look like? It's like Simmons, like, narrate that. Because you're going to be able to land, like, right on the back of the truck as it's, like, going away.
I think like it's like appears right in front of Patagon, drops whatever a bit of ordnance on the ground, and on the floor, and goes honk, and like hops off the back with the wings open, kind of like letting the air grab him from the explosion and just launching him back to the truck.
Lewis doesn't know why, but he feels like he must salute the airship as it goes away.
What does the airship crash into?
Yeah, what does the airship crash into?
What's right next to the diving bell?
Right? Just destroys everything, whatever's next to it, but the diving bell stays intact.
Yeah, just right next to it. Yeah.
Okay. What? I don't know if we've like. I really, as like this is Alan talking, really want to commission a map of Lockstitch, and I want to like get addresses down, and I want us all to be able to say I live at this street.
That would be adorable.
Reedy's Bakery is inside Krieg's.
So we'd have
Krieg's at Market Square is also the location of.
I do have a different suggestion if you want to go with it.
Yes.
I know we're aiming for Market Square, that is still where we're going to, but it could go down on like what farming district we have, because I know that there is a place that they grow food in the Silver Thimble.
Oh, that's true.
The greenhouse did burn down, but we can burn down the fields too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that sounds good. It would crumple real good as it hit the ground.
It's just like
give everybody
somebody
enough
comes
time to
out,
hop
it's just
off.
like, oh, the humanity.
Oh, the Honk-manity.
Humanity. Rude. Honk.
Hana's blacksmithing thing is part of the diving bell. They are the same building.
And by default, that means the Connor's place is safe, because we would never destroy the diving bell.
Exactly.
That is
Extremely burnt corn.
yeah, that corn.
Popcorn.
Oh no, we had such a good corn
Just
maze
a
this year.
field of popcorn.
Popcorn.
That is absolutely.
It's just exploding everywhere. Just popcorn, just like expanding, and all the starch expanding in all directions.
But then it
Little
hits
tiny
fire all
explosions.
over
We have
again,
so
and
many
nobody wants
explosions.
burnt popcorn ever at all.
Delicious explosions.
Yeah.
All right.
What?
So we are. Like, you guys are still being chased, but you don't have to worry about the military anymore. You just took care of them.
Woo, Honk.
Honk.
You might have also just killed Patagon.
He's probably fine.
I mean, he's got a kite. He's fine.
Yeah.
got a
He
duck.
might be a
totally
flightless
he's
bird, but he can
totally
figure it
good.
out.
No, he's fine.
He's not a duck. He'll be fine.
Yeah, not duck.
We would never harm we would never kill our birdie brethren if they're not ducks.
Alright, so we are barreling down the road. Is anything else between you guys and the between you and the Krieg's at Market Square? Like, you guys have succeeded so many roles, like so I feel like you guys can tell me if it's just right there.
So, apparently Kay has some sort of shelter, and they're asking is there shelter somewhere near Krieg's and Market Square. Honk?
Sorry, what was that?
Apparently, Caustic said that Kay has a shelter somewhere within the symbol, and they're asking if it's they said it was in a central location. Would it be near Market Square? I don't know.
Yeah,
Apparently it's group shelter, according to Caustic. Honk.
yeah, that's fine. There's the way that I'm picturing it, like Krieg's is like in the fancy like not industrial, but like not the residential zone of the city.
Like the more touristy area.
Yeah, it's definitely like the more tourist areas. Like Krieg's is probably right next to well, honestly, nearby D20 Rock.
Mm. So it would be around there. Are we going the right direction? Huh?
Does it matter, Honk?
I mean, we kind of need to get to where we want to go.
Oh, we trying to go somewhere? I thought we were just cruising.
I'm sure we can make our own path through a couple of buildings. They'll
That's
rebuild, it's fine.
Fair enough, Honk. We'll make our way there by the seat of our feathers.
Is there like a construction area or like a closed street nearby? Something with like a ramp.
I was thinking like a canal or
sick,
something.
Yeah, or like somewhere I can do a sick jump and then we can somehow just end up where we need to go.
Yeah,
Ooh.
absolutely. That's like, it has to be.
With all the stuff being built? Yeah.
I think before we do the jump, we shove the driver out and just drop his like lunchbox on the gas pedal.
That is 2 lunches we've stolen today. Oh wait.
Yeah,
is that
no,
not-
destroy the lunch.
No, wait. They said that we're using the lunchbox for the gas pedal.
I mean, we don't
Yeah.
have a brick, so that's the next best thing.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I get that. But my question is there food to eat in it? Kinda hungry. Honk.
I mean, let's knock it over and pop
I
it
think it's the
open.
perfect-
Yeah,
perfect
I
time
think
to
in
get
Cash
distracted.
had a snack. I don't think Leo and Simmons are unsnacked.
Yeah. Go get some snacks.
Yeah.
What's in the box?
Leo's like, ladies, let's get this bread.
yeah.
All right. Roll.
Yeah.
Somebody roll heroism to knock the guy out. Like, are we checking the thing first?
I think since we're knocking it over, it would be better to kick him out so it can fall where it needs to go and not on his foot.
Right. Driver first, then food. Right. Honk. Right, then I'll do my best to push him out.
I mean, it could be a group activity.
It could be a group activity.
All wings on deck.
Honk.
Honk. And it's 1d6 for everybody, right?
Yep, 1d6 for everybody.
Let's go, girls.
Oh, so close. Oh no,
No!
we don't got the power to push him over. We don't got the power. Honk.
The tough choice is you, not even tough. The partial success is he goes out, and he's just like, wait, what? Who are you? And he reaches out, and he's like, my lunch, and he grabs his lunchbox as he's falling out the door.
No. Sad Honk.
Can we shove out the thermos instead and get him with hot coffee?
I think he's gonna take. Like, you guys would have to stop to fight him if you want to get that lunchbox.
That's so much work. Aw.
We're going to food. We could just do it. There's probably
Yeah,
more.
no, we need to.
Fine. Leo will wait till we get to the market square.
If we go
Oh.
faster, we'll get to the food faster.
Gives the
Honk.
driver the bird, angry honking.
Grumpy Honk.
Who's in charge of the pedal now?
I guess I'll throw myself onto the pedal.
Stomp on
Oh,
it.
wait, who are the 2 largest geese in the group?
The largest one is driving.
Yes.
I mean, we don't need to
According
drive
to my
straight,
own
we just need to hit
headcanon, I
gas.
weigh 11 kilograms, which is about 24 pounds.
I think out of the 4 of them, it's like it goes Ibring, Cash, and then Simmons and Leo are about the same size.
So let's throw Cash onto the pedal. Honk.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm reading a serious second time in this game I've had the temptation to play Big Bad Plant like sees him, and I'm not sure exactly who they're talking about right there, and I hope it's the Badger. And it's just like sees him, so the Badger
Sees
gets
him?
arrested for all of your crimes.
Oh no!
Okay, good, alright.
Let's go. Fuck it. Hug.
Alright, so you guys flying through the streets, you get in, like, You're right at the docks. And there's just the sick-ass ramp. They were loading and unloading boats.
There it is.
Right behind you is the security. They are, like, right there. With Dukes of Hazzard, everybody. Like, across the street, like, this is the fancy district. So you see the neon lights of Krieg's at Market Square. Let me just, real quick, so we all remember.
Bird.
It's right across the street from you guys. You see... Wait, that's Billiam.
Oh, hi! What's he doing here?
Flamingos are just geese with bad dye jobs.
It's supposed to be. It was supposed to be Bobbert. Bobbert's out here. He's like waving at people. He's got like a little podium set up. He's here to talk about the problems that are going on in the Silver Thimble right now. He's got like some of Channel 6's otters are out here. And he's just like, even in the absence of Krieg, he makes himself known throughout the community. That's why we're gonna have lunch here at Krieg's at Market Square for now. I do think Bobbert's at Market Square has a good ring if it's like, everybody laughs. It's just like, come on, let's all get some grub. I heard the Falafel Papa Jr. Juniors are amazing. And then Bobbert and his whole coterie go inside Krieg's at the Market Square. I clearly thought we were still going to bomb the car at the beginning of this game, so I made a car.
You know what? The car's still there. We still got time. The night's young.
We
I mean,
gotta
if it
get
gets
out of
caught
here
in crossfire-
somehow.
If it gets caught in crossfire, that's not on us, right? Honk.
Were we supposed to get something while we were doing this, or were we just blowing shit up?
You
I
just,
think we're
being a villain, being a chaotic villain for the devil we know.
Okay, all right.
well, just explosives. I mean, we could take the car.
We could take the car to get away if we had to, or we could use it as a secondary distraction. We already have
Either or. Yeah.
a lot of other explosions in town.
So you see these security guards. There's only one car left. There were like 3 other cars. I don't want to just kaboom the car.
Oh, I think they're talking about. I think they're talking about the car that's next to Krieg's that they want.
Yeah,
to
I want them to be responsible for how this game ends. Not that we're cool. So you guys do see 2 flamingos like get out, looking down at the badger that got out of the car, and they just start like flamingo stomping on him. It's just like the badger's just throwing like fists out, but he gets arrested. But you guys got his truck. Also, like looking down, like the glove compartment opens up, and his wallet comes out. You have like all of his information. You have his security clearance card that says "keep on you at all times." Pictures of his family unroll, like fall
It's
out
an
of the
even
wallet.
better badge.
Just leaves the badge, shoves the rest of it out.
Like it says keep on us at all times, so we'll just keep it with us.
Yeah, the rest is unnecessary.
This should be on everything that it wants to keep.
Yeah, he should have.
Should have that printed on every photo.
Exactly. You should also be like account for getting robbed by 4 geese.
There's just a prescription bottle of sleep medicine in there. Like, dude's been having a real hard time.
Just kick it in the water.
Cash Goose just staring at the prescription sleeping pills, contemplating keeping them for no reason.
You'd be able to
how are we getting
prescribe
over
them.
this? How are we getting over this water?
Got it.
Yeah.
Do we have anything to help us? Is there, Wait. Is there a proper
I
ramp?
thought we were
like
gonna do a sick jump, or I guess we're on the boat now.
No,
there-
no,
yeah.
you're not on the boat. That's just like that's just where I could fit the thing.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Is there
So
a
you
ramp?
guys tell me, what is there a ramp? Like, what's the ramp look like? What are we ramping?
Hmm.
I
Leo,
want to cause as much chaos, but I don't want to mess with something.
Leo
I
goes
have an idea.
Yeah? What do you see?
So like there is a ramp,
Uh-huh.
and it's lined up perpendicular with the river. Like we're gonna it's all set up.
Mm-hmm.
We're all just like, fuck it, we ball. We are gunning it. It's like if this were an action sequence in a movie, like all of the framing, all of the music's amping up, and we're like zooming in, it's doing cut to the ramp, cut to us, cut to Ibring, cut to like Cash mashing on the pedal, cut to the accelerator cut to the speedometer, and the speed's rising just like crazy. And then we hit the ramp and we get like no air, and we plummet straight into the river, and then the car sinks, and then four of us just emerge top of the water, and we have like a little goose, just a little lovely swim over the river.
All of us have like explosives under our wings.
Very, very dramatic jump that leads to nowhere.
Just nothing happens. The truck sinks, and then there's just four geese just all like just having a little goose swim.
Absolutely.
I don't know if I need to roll because that seems mundane.
Oh, it does. You know what?
But I mean, I'm happy to see what
the
see
water
what we
hit. I mean, you guys all just like hit the water nice and softly, and then you just see the flamingo security guards go flying over the river and crash into the building, and then just a massive explosion.
That sounds
there's the
great.
exploding car.
Yeah, we're like waterfowl, so we just bob back up, and we're just like,
Like,
oh
have
yeah,
you
no,
ever- have you ever
this is
seen,
fine.
like-
We're in a river. This is like our natural environment.
Have you ever seen like when you push like a rubber duck underwater and it just goes boop back up to the water? That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I imagine for them. Reckless drivers, am I right?
Can't believe you just drove into creeks.
Right?
Yeah, I can't believe.
I mean, Honk.
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 I'm gonna make you guys a little bit bigger real quick. You hear a bunch of people like running up to the accident. It's just like, oh, it's a travesty. It's just like, oh, they'll never talk again. And it's just two like flamingos with their beaks like cartoonily broken.
They'll be fine.
And she's like, did anybody see who they were chasing? It's like, yeah, they went down in the river. Oh, nobody could have survived that. And then like underwater explosions.
Ooh.
Also kills a lot of the fish in the river.
Do they float to the surface? Can we eat them?
Snack.
Food.
It's just you guys. It's like nature is healing.
Finally. Took long enough for it to have to. I was hungry.
So absolutely, you guys got away with that. What is the next step in the explosion plan?
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised we got this far. What's next?
You should have more faith in us, Honk.
We're almost at our destination, so like.
True.
We should
It's-
definitely hop out and check out the wreckage.
Oh yeah.
People are like,
Flash the badge to the security guard if he looks at us funny.
Wait, which security badge? The one that you're supposed to keep on you at all times, or the officer
I
badge?
feel like that one we'd be fighting over because we'd all want to keep it on us at
the
all
one that they're
times.
supposed to keep on at all time. It's not a security officer badge. It just says that he is actually like legally a trucker. Like he belongs where he was.
Oh, you don't want to be the trucker, or else you get in trouble.
No, I hear that guy's a reckless driver. He was sleeping at the wheel, obviously.
No, the
he's a
reckless
bad
driver was the other guy. The guy who drove into Crete. I mean, I guess both of them were.
There's a lot of reckless driving.
Honk.
in this.
Yeah.
Honk.
Oh,
It's just like, oh, look at the geese. And she's like, you guys, she's like, did you get caught up in this? I'm sorry. Here's some bread.
he happily
It's
eats
like,
the
oh,
bread. Honk, honk, honk.
oh, what's that?
Happy
underneath
little
you?
like goose wiggle.
Oh, did you guys got like wreckage or something underneath your wings? What's going on there?
Hisses at him.
Would you say this person is being nothing but nice to me right now?
He's being nothing but nice to you.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm just
Oh.
full on violence, intimidation, the biggest honk in the world, like the biggest puffing. Just chase him off. Do the thing that geese do. And that's, I'm gonna be heroic.
Heroic honk.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me your, what's that? Do you get an extra one for that one?
I do, because he was being nothing but nice
Yep,
to me.
yep.
I am an
40.
instigator.
The instigatingest that's ever been.
4d6. Let's see.
Good lord.
Yeah,
There's a
that
six
6
in
will
there.
do it.
Aha.
He like falls backwards, and he's just like, okay, here, have the whole thing, and he throws his sandwich at you. She's like, fine. And it's like, the guys, stay away from those geese. We're gonna have to go over here, put the tape up over like this. And the way that they set the tape up gives you guys the perfect back alley to get right into, like, behind Kriegs at Market Square without anybody seeing you, like, be there. Other than this guy.
Also a sandwich.
Also a sandwich, yes.
And a sandwich, for sure.
This will give us power. Honk. So much bread.
So yeah, you guys be like, you're behind Bobbitt's like security. Like, you see them like walking around the front of Krieg's. Like, they are very much like Secret Service style. Like, they each have their headphones and stuff. It's just like, we're clear here. It's just like, how about that problem at the farm? Did anybody figure out what's going on? It's just like, some of the Lockstitch folks wrecked another airship. It's just like, of course they did. It's like, of course they did. It's just like, and how about the truck? It's just like, we haven't found anybody in the van yet, but we are going to assume that they must have drowned. What about these strange complaints about goose activities? And she's like, don't worry, that was just Phil Phil from Fish Tinger. We think he's been drinking on the job.
Dreadful, you hate to see it.
I bet he's a reckless driver too.
Didn't even offer us no drinks to go with the lemon bar? Rude.
Absolutely. Very rude.
That is the pettiest thing I've ever heard anybody say. Alright, so what's the plan, everybody? The news and stuff, they're all inside.
Hmm.
The car is outside.
The car is outside.
Cars outside.
We know how to drive a car.
Yes.
Cars
Correction.
have gas tanks.
We could drive
Correction,
car
I
inside.
wouldn't
Car inside, yes. Should we find Rock? Honk?
Roll up in style.
Don't mind me just inspecting.
Does this thing on the front look like a penguin or a penguin, a flamingo?
Probably.
I imagine it must, right? Like a
I'm gonna
flamingo
peck
with
it.
its like wings way out.
Is Leo like, as he's circling the car, like attacking the hubcaps?
If
Well,
you peck
I'll-
it, roll chaos.
I was considering it, but then I'm looking at this flamingo looking thing. It's kind of tacky on it. Honk.
Yeah, we definitely got to
Flamingos
fight
are
that.
just geese with an ugly dye job. So
They are lesser geese.
Yeah, I agree.
Honk.
Double
That's
attack.
really-
Leo, will you hit this with me?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Simmons, give me your chaos roll.
Four.
So you hit it, and a car alarm starts going off.
Perfect. Does it sound like a honk?
It's you are trying to steal from Bobbert. Stop it! You are trying to steal from
Oh.
Bobbert. Stop it!
That's a lame honk.
That is. That's crappy. Hit it again.
see, another reason why flamingos are lesser geese. They don't honk.
So we're gonna take this car, and this lesser honking. I mean, I guess.
I mean, what's he gonna do?
It's like I'll check it up on it. It's just like, oh no, it's just some geese, everybody. Aw, who are you guys? Aren't you so cute? Aw, you guys want to see a car?
Yes. Go stand by the door and honk and kind of be like
Honk.
yeah.
Look
yeah,
extra
honk.
adorable
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
honk,
Be cute. Be like honk, honk.
honk, honk,
You're never gonna
Honk,
believe
honk,
it.
honk,
No,
honk,
I-
honk.
I think they want to get in the car. I'm gonna get a picture of this. I'm gonna get a picture of this. And he opens the car door.
There's our chance.
Just hops in the car.
Jump in. Everybody jump in. Whoops. I moved the wrong honk.
How dare you?
Like, oh no, they're gonna do it. They're gonna try to drive it. Aw,
Is
They think
Ibring
they're
not gonna join
people.
us?
it's like hold on, and he is like positioning himself to take a picture. But remember, our cameras are still, even though we have magic technology, it is still just like the film style. So he's like loading it, and he's trying to line it up. And he's just like, hold on, I gotta wind this. It goes in like. Did I put this in upside down?
Oh, we need our driver. Is Ibring ready to drive? Honk.
Yeah.
Not to metagame real quick, but Cash also knows how to drive a car.
I don't know. Honk.
This is gonna
Only-
be great for the front page of the news.
No, I want to stand on the front like a goose hood ornament.
I mean, I mean, we'll see. The only goose Leo's seen, the only goose Leo Goose has seen her driving so far is Ibring. So I don't know, but we'll see.
I'm delegating.
I mean, honk. Driving doesn't look terribly hard. You just have to honk, push that. His puts to the. He just looks at the gas
Oh, the
pedal.
gas pedal? Okay.
Yeah.
Leo will help with that by just throwing his whole body on it. Just.
This flamingo, whose name is Lariance, in case you're wondering, takes a big step back, and he's just like, okay, can you get, I want to get you all in this picture. I think I got it, like, loaded right. He hasn't been paying attention to you guys. So if you want to make your roll to start the car, this would be then.
Would that be a chaos?
Yeah, what would that role even be?
Chaos, for sure. It's heroism if Ibring's driving, it's chaos if somebody else's.
Okay. I got 3d6 for
Yeah.
chaos.
There's a 6.
Yes.
Woo!
He just like, since he's down by the gas pedal, he just sees something shiny and just goes, ooh, and just starts pecking and pulling at it until the car turns on.
This is like, Lariance is just like, hold on. No, we don't need. It's like the car lurches forward a little bit, and he's just like, no, guys, that's not how we want to do this. What
Simmons
is the
smashes
plan?
the horn.
What is the plan from here?
Drive into Creeks.
Just
Creeks looks like a very nice parking spot currently.
There are a lot of news people in there. Drive in there, and then we carried some stuff off the. Did we carry anything off the?
You did say that you underneath
Truck?
everybody's wings, you guys had fireworks.
Yeah, so we can just
Or
drop them
explosives.
and then hop out and pose and have the thing blow up behind us. We'll be those cool guys that don't look at explosions. Honk.
Well, I believe in you guys. All right, car
Never
is
look at
started.
explosions.
And you just flooring it through. Absolutely, I'll carry over that 6. You guys smash through the front of Krieg's at Market Square. Like, Bobbert falls out of his seat. You see multiple other otters from News Channel 6 primarily, and Bobbert was in like the scene right before, and he's like, now you'll understand that there's going to be some changes to the silver thimble coming up, and then all of a sudden, like, glass shatters. Then a car full of geese.
I'm on the hood. I'm an ornament.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. A car both full and covered in geese. Festooned with geese, if you will.
Ooh, fancy. Honk.
Expensive, Honk.
Bobbert, like, raises his hands. He's just like, where's my security? That's my car! Like, oh no, 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 no. Did they hurt my car? Bobbert is incredibly well dressed right now. He is wearing a 3-piece suit. The nice vest, sequins, nice jacket, opposite sequins that are going a different direction entirely. And he has just a nice pair of underwear on, no pants. High fashion.
As is the
Does
style.
he have his ties?
He has all of his ties, of course. But they are also matching sequins with his jacket, and sequined underwear.
You guys, I think the time has come.
Yeah, and for some inexplicable reason, I feel like dropping all of my explosives in the car to be lit and like flying out frantically at one of the News Channel 6 otters for no reason.
I'm gonna use my hidden ability.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh,
oh no! Wait a minute.
I forgot.
My hidden ability is flock and load. Out of nowhere, Ibring the Honk pulls out Storm Roller. Like she has a gun. Oh my god, that goose has a gun.
Honk
Get her,
ruler.
the goose has a gun.
It's so powerful.
That token is amazing.
The
I
white
thought
border
it-
really sells it.
I thought it was going to have a background. And I thought it wasn't going to have a background.
I
That just
love
makes it
the
more
background.
intimidating.
You know what? It having a background just sells it.
It makes it more intimidating.
It's like T-posing for intimidation. It's just like, yeah, you just put that non-transparent background image right on top. for intimidation.
Right? It's so terrible, but it works. So here we are.
And I'm not shooting it. I have a single bullet, but I'm just waving around and honking.
She's like, it's anybody's big goose.
Are you giving like a monologue?
No, you know, like at the beginning of like Pulp Fiction, where like she just like pulls out the gun and starts like yelling at everybody, like she's waving out demands. It has that vibe, but nobody understands what's being said.
Gotcha. Okay.
Leo, like Leo and Simmons, who are not attacking one of the News Channel 6 people, they have just a pile of Falafel Papa Juniors.
Do we?
Yes.
Get that bread.
Red. Over there, look at it. Oh.
Like, you see one of the, like, this guy over here, the others, he pulls out a camcorder. He's trying to, like, he just puts it up into his eye. He's just like, this just in. News Channel 6 are heroically trying to protect ourselves from a hostage situation. The goose is armed, everyone. The goose is armed.
And as he's saying the
Huh?
goose is armed, the black goose flies right into the camera, biting at him. trying to do a Goose in the China Shop to destroy the camera.
The camera lands on its side and is like recording like the fact that the explosives inside the car have already been lit.
Ooh. Wait. If the group is, how long do we got until those explosives go off?
As long as we want, whatever the funniest number is.
Gotcha. Well, anything I got? Anything you guys want to do?
Currently doing it.
Oh, that's true. What?
For some reason, this Goose feels a tiny bit of catharsis to like ripping apart one of the attacking one of the News Channel 6 individuals.
Destroying their cameras. Does Ibring the Honk see anything of worth?
I mean, I was like getting ready to see if we could just. Well, the kitchen's open, right? I mean, there's food everywhere.
There's so much food.
And this
So,
this car's full of. You dropped a bunch of ordnance in it.
there's some bombs in there. Yeah, it's gonna go boom.
Bombs and fireworks.
We might need to leave.
Then we'll go to the kitchen, get some food, and I'll honk us an exit. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, because I think as we're making our exit, I'm just gonna get like the most deafening honk I can muster with the entirety of my little body.
I will
Large
join you.
by all of our standards, little by everyone else's.
I will join you.
And I'm gonna shoot the gas tank, and then we're gonna fly out of here.
I was hoping you were going to shoot it.
With the honk that I'm joining in, lots of glass starts shattering because Leo Goose has a really, really loud honk, and his ability activates honk quake. So glass just starts shattering left and right because of his honk. Yes.
The K, yeah, all the letters start falling off the front of Krieg's at Market Square. One of the otters is running for the door, and as the glass starts to break, it falls in front of him. It's like, oh no. Are you four just going for the kitchen?
We gotta take the back exit and get some food while we're at it.
As Cash is finishing effectively mauling the high one, I think he also just snaps off his ID badge to add to the collection of badges that they have and flies off into the kitchen.
We got so many badges. Oh my goodness!
Got so many badges, guys. Honk.
The Goose Scouts are gonna be proud of us.
Goose badges.
So many
I'm
Goose
keeping
badges.
this. This is mine.
Bobbert has a moment where he's just like, he holds this otter close and he's just like, don't worry. Don't worry. And then it's just, you guys hear the gunshot from Ibring's gun as everything explodes. Do you guys, just a fun Goose related question. Are we Indiana Jonesing it? Are you guys just getting in a fridge?
Fridges do have food in them.
Yes, fridges do have food.
I think we accidentally get in a fridge.
Yeah, we might get
There
Just
is
a lot
a
of
bag of
flapping and
open
honking.
bread,
Yeah,
and they're
chaos.
just all like bread.
And
The explosion tears through the silver thimble. In the sky, we see just the silhouette of a goose, which is the most terrifying thing for anybody who speaks all languages, because all you did was put the international symbol of fear into the sky. Because geese are threat-shaped. And then, behind that, you see the silhouette of, Chest, fixing his, cummerbund. And he's, and a big bow. And everybody attributes this act of like chaos to Chest. And we come right back on, like, we're back at like the show. And Peanut's like, well, not Peanut. Rupert's like, wasn't that a show? It's
Wait,
like,
wait. Honk, what are we doing again?
Huh?
Hmm.
let's tally up the points.
Look over to Cash. Do you still have the badges?
That
Huh?
would be a wonderful question if my Chrome didn't just have like an aneurysm. Hold on. Yes, I have all the. I would hope that he would have all the badges.
Does
He had
Cash
to work
have
real
badges,
hard
or
for
does
that last
the
one.
goose- Or does the goose have the badges and he's showing them off in front of Cash?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You know what? I
Goose
don't think
Cash.
Cash just looks at Goose Cash and just looks at everybody. I don't think I want to fight him for it.
Yeah, Ibring is just like, what? I'm sorry. I'm just, what's going on? Huh?
For the
Peace was
record,
never an option, apparently.
I'm going to give you guys card packs as prizes, as is the tradition for the Honk Before Midnight games. All I was looking for was you guys to get 100 points in total, and like that would be the grand prize. You guys all got so explosive objects, 2 got done twice, so that was 50 points. Do we think we got the multiplier? Was there a chain reaction to that explosion, or was it just a really big explosion there?
I would argue the firework flying into the airship was a hell of a chain reaction, if that counts as an explosion.
Did the airship explode? Or did it crash? That's my question.
I feel like the airship. That's a good question.
Like, yeah, the explosion took down the airship, but the airship go boom, or did it just go, crash?
Mhm, mhm.
Crumple and
Just miss
fire.
fish.
Right?
I did specifically say crumple.
Ah, yeah, that's not a boom.
That's fair.
That's fine, but that's still 50 points. But
Mhm.
then foodstuffs, like 15 points, 2 times if we ate them, if eaten
ate so
before
much
destroyed.
Oh yeah, no, Cash and I were fighting over that honey bar. We totally destroyed it and ate it.
We destroyed and
Yeah.
not to mention, we destroyed a whole restaurant and ate the food in it. definitely
Absolutely.
And potentially killed a whole bunch of fish and ate those too.
No, the fish are fine. They were delicious.
So that's 80. So the only thing we have left is social media moments. The base points were 20, so that would have got us to 100. But we
Woo.
got twice that because we did, everything was destroyed while live.
Yeah. it did get reported while we were blowing up stuff.
Oh, so Rupert's just like, in tallying up the score, we've got a new high score. And it's like, he like waves at everybody. It's just like, didn't you enjoy the show? That's it for us tonight at Honk Before Midnight. And then everybody like cheers. And it comes back down, like the lights go off. Nobody's in the audience. It's just, there's nobody there. And Rupert just turns and looks at you guys like, you did great. Do you want to keep your geese?
What?
Yeah. If you go over there, they're just puppets.
Uh-huh. No,
Maybe
yeah,
you can put 'em in
I'm
your bedrooms.
definitely keeping my.
They're just puppets?
Yeah, we would never do it with a live goose. Are you insane? FCC.
Uh-huh.
Are they
He's
robots?
just picking up the goose, but still also having to fight this now lifeless puppet for the badges.
Somehow.
But he doesn't want to let go, damn.
Oh, that's true. We all have expired senior Lockstitch badges now. If we can get them
Wait.
off of our goose puppets.
Leo's like, why does this thing have blueberries badges of all people?
This one
Alright,
has Akanas. Somehow I feel powerful.
And
I feel insulted.
Leo
You love
and
duct tape.
Ibring, it feels like it's probably in the back of your head for a while now since the robbery. You feel like you are not being watched anymore.
Huh?
Like that. Like, chest is not after you all. Chest is like game recognizes game as far as chess is concerned. Like you robbed him, but you managed to get in there. So like you deserve it more than he does.
Leo looks to Ibring as like a silent question, as if she is going through the same little like change that he is.
Yeah, no, there's a look of recognition.
Leo gives a light nod to Ibring.
Rupert's just like looking around. She's like, "You guys want to go to the boardwalk and get snacks?"
The boardwalk wasn't destroyed, was it?
We could go to the Thimble.
Like, Rupert just like looks at you. He's just like, "No, I'd rather not."
Yeah, no, I want to stay away from the symbol for a little bit.
It's like,
Is
you're
it?
Yeah, I
in
probably-
Sonnery right now.
I was
We
just
could go to Krieg's.
Where? Well, I mean, as long as it's, I guess Krieg's is everywhere. To be honest,
I mean,
probably one
the
after
boardwalk is quite fun.
I've never
Yeah,
been
fuck
there.
it. Let's do the boardwalk.
Yay, corn dogs!
Leo does keep his goose, just for the fact that he is worried what would happen if this tool of destruction got into somebody else's hands.
Yeah. Cash is also gonna keep it.
Just to keep the rest of the world safe from this thing.
Outside of these games, these dolls don't do anything except for look really neat. You can pose them how you want to.
Yay. Still doesn't trust anybody else with it. This thing is dangerous. He saw what happened.
And with that, that is the end of A Honk Before Midnight. As the end of this is about halfway through this arc. We have the Triangle Agency on Wednesday, and I feel like that is when we're gonna start speeding up like the story of the arc. A lot of these games were like a lot of just fun, especially this. Like, what am I supposed to do? Fucking honk before midnight.
Honk.
Honk.
It is
This-
before midnight.
It is in fact before midnight.
It is before midnight. I would say it's probably good we didn't go to the Thimble too, because I don't know. I feel like a lot of Lockstitch members already don't like me, and if I'm holding a dead officer's comm badge, I think that would be even worse.
You may or may not be on site by some of the crew. Holding that thing.
Somebody like one of the crew finding out that Ibring has that thing is just like might be not the best. It's like because some of them still think Ibring did it.
Yeah, not a good look as far as that's concerned.
Like,
I
okay,
have a
yeah.
real quick question, Alan.
Absolutely.
Would this Cash now being aware that this is a dream, would he have a bit of a lucid, clear moment now that they're going to the boardwalk after this incident has happened?
You could definitely have like a quick moment of that for sure. But the second you get, oh wait, yeah. But when you leave Sonnery, it will go back to.
Because something I wanted to do before we wrapped up was that now that he has a lucid moment to actually think clearly, he's gonna hug Leo because he misses his friends.
Aww.
He feels so awful that he's doing all these things, but he's finally thinking clearly, but he's not gonna say a word to Leo about what's
Leo-
going on.
Leo doesn't know exactly what's going on, so he's just gonna hug Cash, thinking, Cash just needed a hug. You don't know what's happening.
Chest hug Simmons.
Definitely great hug.
I do regret giving Chest 3 legs. Every time I think about him, like I have to, like I think about him like a normal devil, but then I remember like one of his legs has another leg coming out the side.
Just gotta like angle himself for a proper hug. That's all. Just gotta like finagle it a little bit. He's had those 3 legs all his life. He knows how to work.
He does know how to do.
Exactly.
He's gotta have him too, because then if any very rude red-haired interloper puts his
that right there, what Ez
knee.
said is why I regret the 3rd leg. It is not because he stands weird. It's because I can't not make a dick joke when I think about Chest.
Well, I mean, wouldn't it technically be a 4th leg if that's the joke you're going for?
Cash, please.
See, no, that's not Cash saying that. That's the Gremlin saying that.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for playing a Honk Before Midnight. That game's weird.
Very.
This was supposed to happen in Hymnal. I was planning on like this game taking place in Hymnal, but then Chris was just like, "Let's blow up Krieg's car." So I was like,
yeah.
"All right." Also,
Ended up being so much better than just his car.
nobody
didn't
hit any of the traps. Nobody picked up any of the curses. Like,
There were traps and curses in this?
there was traps, curses, and a sabotage. Because
Where? Nani?
because Cash, I said your journal's there, and then you said you weren't actually writing in it, and it says you have to use it. You weren't using the journal, and I was like, flat out asking you.
Also, fuck anybody who booby-trapped his personal journal. That's foul.
And Big Bad Plant. Yeah, Big Bad Plant went off just fine. One of those, like the Badger security guard was like viciously beaten by the security guards.
Yes, I know I'm foul. Just for simply comparison, Cash's journal is as important to him as Karam's stopwatch.
I mean, you didn't use it, so you're good.
Yeah, I'm good, but like, goddamn, but well played.
All because you didn't take chess seriously.
Man was tired and he was amused as fuck that this man is very concerned.
Alright, but you guys killed it. Fucking love it. That's it. We play again on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're playing Triangle Agency with Vala, with Gemini, with Rosie, and Pollux and Castor. Those are the ones that played it. Wait, who else?
Fucking go.
Flynn. I didn't say Flynn. I said Pollux and Castor at first, and then I forgot to say Flynn. Flynn's in that game, everybody. All right, goodbye, everybody. I have to go to pee.
Good night.
Have a good one, Honk.